out the wave like I'm Johnny Tsunami. They said they love me long time if I stack origami. Late hours in the booth, know my bars get scary. Click like and blast, rock the mask like I'm young Jim Carrey. I live my life, man, with no fear. I say it all when the smoke clear. They never know what I've been through. I pray to God what I said. Now they fiending for my balls, whooping Potter like Kerry. Resurrected a bad boy, feel like the raps Mike Larry. They tryna judge on my balls. Hate politicking, bars immortal to combat forever. Luke can't kick it, cause see it's no time to slack. Doubters taking a hike, don't need no blue check to certify I'm rocking the night. Her born sinner elevating in this cold world. And since she mind folding clothes for my new girl, I resurrected from the shadows and hell in the smoke. They dissected my metaphors and posted my quotes. Shedding tears for the nights when I was scraping the pennies, writing verses in the dark with the wreck happening. What's up, y'all, and welcome back to another episode of Time Out with Trouble, the podcast, aka Time Out. Tonight, you already know what it is. We back again, man, nightly at 9, right on time with it. Y'all already know what it is, man. You can catch me right now live on Twitch at Trouble J Music, man. On YouTube, Devoted Dreamers with a Z. On Facebook, Young Smooth Young. You already know what it is, man. We back in the building, though, for real, for another great episode, man. And as y'all can see from the background, from the aesthetic, it's time to get right into it, man. Happy Juneteenth, June 19th, you know what I'm saying? Federal holiday, you already know what it is, man. For a lot of y'all that are not aware of Juneteenth, you know what I'm saying? I got a little history for y'all, man. On June 19th, 1865, freedom finally came for the 250,000 enslaved people of Texas. That day, which would become known as Juneteenth, the Army arrived to enforce what had already been the law of the land for 2.5 years, the Emancipation Proclamation, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's give it up for that. You already know what it is, man. And it's just very important, the ending of slavery, man, officially. To be able to have somebody like myself, to be able to have the freedom to do the things that I do today, you know what I mean? Parents, grandparents, the whole nine is very important of that, man. The ending of an era of 246 years of enslavement, man. You got to appreciate the freedom with everybody. You know what I'm saying? You got to appreciate the freedom with that. You got to appreciate us being able to do a lot of things, you know what I'm saying? Especially in this new generation, especially in these new times that at one point, we weren't able to do it all. It was a lot of things that, you know what I'm saying, we were forbidden to do, got punished for, just enslaved, period. And a lot of our ancestors paved the way for, you know what I'm saying, a lot of us that had the freedoms that we had today. So I'm very much appreciative to it, man. Happy Juneteenth to all my people out there. You already know what it is, man. Juneteenth, June 19th, however y'all celebrating today, man. Be proud of that, man. Stand true in that, you know what I mean? Make a difference out here, man. Be impactful out here with the freedoms that we do have today, man, in our culture, man. You know what I'm saying? 100%. I appreciate that. I honor that. It's a great big deal. It's very important to me, man. As y'all see, happy Juneteenth, officially June 19th of each year, man. So, you know what I'm saying? For all the younger ones, middle age, older, all of us, within the culture, man, just make sure y'all celebrating that proudly, man. And, you appreciate the freedoms, man, and you take advantage of that, in the most, powerful, impactful, successful way, whatever that is, you know what I'm saying? Just growth and elevation in life for our culture in many aspects, sports, media, medicine, entrepreneurship, the whole nine, man. A lot of us are doing great things in 2024, man, within the culture. And I'm proud to see that, when everybody have an amazing Juneteenth, man, for sure. Got a lot to get into today, y'all. Y'all already know what it is, though, man. You feel what I'm saying? Another great day, man. A lot of trending topics again to start the episode off, So let's get right into it, y'all. First things first, man. You know what I'm saying? We had a surprise, last night with the LMA situation and Jason Tatum, man. We also have another surprise tonight, man. You know what I'm saying? Which I had no idea of, but Nelly and Ashanti have privately tied the knot 6 months ago. So Everybody's aware of the engagement. Everybody's aware of, you know what I'm saying, Ashanti being pregnant now. But on top of that, man, they've already been married, man. Records show that the expectant parents got married on December 27th, 2023. And it shows that it's official in St. Louis County. You know what I'm saying? You got to give it up for that, man. I think that's a great thing, man, because when you find your person and when you connect with that person in the way that you should, man, everything is powerful in that regard, man. Everybody knows that Nelly and Ashanti was an item, you know what I'm saying, years back. They went their separate ways, you know what I'm saying, different connections, different people and all that. But they came back full circle, man. That's how you spin the block full circle and just elevate it to the top tier, man. And I kind of like that they did it to the degree that they did too. And not a lot of people know, man. You know what I'm saying? Everything I feel like to a degree is not for social media, especially when it comes to connections and relationships, man. Because you got people that be so indifferent, or you got people that have a lot of their opinions on, you know, relationships and the whole nine. And sometimes, you know what I mean, you don't really want to have those conversations with everybody. You feel me? You don't want everybody in your mix because everybody don't be excited that you get married or that you having kids. And then for those that are too, you know what I'm saying? You got a 50-50 chance on the internet, but I feel like it's a great thing to do a lot of stuff privately, man. That's the most important part because the only person happiness that really matters is Nelly and Ashanti. You feel me? And that's just dope to see. Like I said, I knew from years back that, you know what I'm saying, they had a dope connection. And now like to come full circle like they are now, married with a kid on the way and both having thriving careers like they did and both being, you know what I'm saying, the legendary artists that they are. I mean, it's dope to see, man. That's like pure black love, man. Of course, like you want to see that, man. Of course, everybody want to do that, especially when you in a situation where you had connections before and you know what I'm saying, maybe they didn't work out and you feel like as you grow and mature down the line that you step back into the mix and you know what I'm saying, you still try to rekindle that connection. It's possible because they've done it, man. You know what I'm saying? It's officially known as, you know what I'm saying, the Nelly and Ashanti effect at this point. The Nelly and Ashanti effect. If it's there, if it's meant to be, if you rocking and you come back and you spin the block, you feel what I'm saying, and everything aligns the way it's supposed to align, you gotta rock with it, man. 100%. You feel me? Ain't nothing wrong with that, man. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Shouts out to Nelly. Shouts out to Ashanti. You know what I'm saying? 100%, man. Much love to y'all, man. Happy marriage. Happy pregnancy. The whole nine. Black love, man. You already know what it means. You already know what it is, especially on, you know, Juneteenth, man. The empowerment of that. You know, where it was already announced early in the week, but you know, to present it today. Black love, man. Very important, man. Again, to continue on, y'all. Swiss Beats and Timberland join Elon Musk in a partnership for Versus to be on X for free. And X, if y'all know, you know what I'm saying, is a new name for Twitter. I know everybody kind of be a little indifferent about the name and all that, but X is Twitter. You know what I'm saying? Shouts out to Twitter. I feel like it's great, man. Um, they got an exclusive partnership with X for distribution. Swiss and Timberland um broke the news at an Activision and Cannes, France, earlier this year. Um, they got verses from the previous partner, Triller. Remember, it was on Triller before, y'all already know, and now they own 100% of the platform while still retaining their equity along with the artists who participated in verses. And they got the perfect channel, you know what I'm saying, for independent distribution. I feel like this is great, man. Um, Versus was one of the 5 things out, and y'all already know during the pandemic. For real, for real. It's so many other artists that I feel like can go against each other. It's so many other music catalogs. It's so many other great, you know what I'm saying, duos or verses that they can still put together. And it's cool to see it come back full circle like this, man. Not only, you know what I'm saying, with Swiss and Timberland owning 100% of the rights, that's great too, because you creating something special, you know what I'm saying, that could stand the test of time. And I knew at some point it was gonna come back around because it was something that was big during the pandemic, but something that was definitely going, you know what I'm saying, supersede that, like shoot right past that because that's a dope vibe overall. It's like a mini concert, you know what I'm saying, almost like in a digital way with some of the greatest hits. Because the point is, you know what I'm saying, you versing each other hits together, especially with artists that got monumental records that stand the test of time to go 1v1. It's dope, man. Like, and I'm just curious to know now that you're on the platform with Twitter being big too, it's been huge, but you know what I'm saying, even catapult now with the freedom to say and do what you kind of want to do on Twitter and all that now too. It's not really a lot of limitations to it. I'm curious to know you know what I'm saying, what artist finna be up next. Because I know the lineup finna hit crazy now. You feel what I'm saying? It's a lot of folks that I feel like I still do want to see on the verses. 100%. A lot of artists. I don't know who they'll pair up against, man, but I do want to see the Chris Brown at some point. You feel what I'm saying? I'm not sure. I don't know if Ti was on it. I want to see Ti, man. I want to see Wiz Khalifa on it versus somebody. I want to see I would like to see Mariah Carey. You know what I'm saying, against somebody classic too as well. And if we could, not gonna lie, if we could, the classics too as well, man. I love to see a Jay-Z and Nas on verses, man. You know, just for the fun of the sport. I mean, because we got Jeezy and Gucci. You feel what I'm saying? We did get that. I know it was a little controversial at first, but we got it. And you know what I'm saying? For the greater of hip hop and just for, you know what I'm saying, the enjoyment of that too, I would like to see that, man. It's a lot of like, especially the female artists versus each other, a lot of the elite ones too. I love to see the Cardi versus Nicki. You know what I'm saying? I love to see even the new era too. You know what I'm saying, with a lot of the new artists. You know, Lotto, Glorilla, Megan Thee Stallion, Flo Milli, you know what I'm saying? A lot of them too to bring in that female hip hop presence too as well. A lot of the R&B battles, you know what I'm saying? You got Trey Songz, Bryson Tiller, you know what I'm saying? Brett Fires, you got Tank, you got a lot of classic, guys in that space too as well, man. So like I want to see even the groups, even the collective groups. I do want to see the groups, you know what I'm saying, come together and do it too. I think versus is just something super big. It's never really gonna be something that I think fade away because it was a creative idea. It's a creative idea that stand the test of time, you know what I'm saying, especially in the era with music and everything nowadays. Like with the digital space, it's the perfect, musical concert from any and everywhere. Apple ends the buy now, pay later feature, which they allowed you to have up to $1,000 in loans, you know what I'm saying, in the store, and you could pay it in 4 installments. If y'all know, then y'all know about the whole, after pay feature. I feel like a lot of this is gonna come back. With the way the economy is right now, you know what I'm saying, in that regard too, of making the payments or installments, I guess I get to a degree why Apple necessarily scale back on it. You feel me? It makes a lot of sense. I mean, because we in a struggling economy right now. So a lot of the afterpay, even if people do pay it or not pay it or whatnot, you know what I'm saying? I feel like it's just a halt on it. I don't think they're not gonna bring it back at all, but we in that era. You feel me? And it's a lot of you know, major companies like like Klarna. I think Klarna is one of them. Like the afterpay programs and all that too. It's still important to have. Like at the end of the day, I mean, you know what I'm saying. It makes the most sense for people to catch up. Like I said, a lot of people still struggling in the economy now, but need essential things. And, you know what I'm saying. Want things too, and eventually at some point, I think it's gonna come back full circle. Once everything come back into the mix financially and in the economy, it's gonna come back full circle. That's all gonna be okay, man. Um, it's viral going around, y'all. Woman in relationship with two men, one that spends money on her and one that loves her. Now, this particular topic I gotta get into, man, because this new generation stuff, I feel like it's already been happening, but this new generation stuff is wild, man. And I say this too because it was a key lock quote, you know what I'm saying, that's going around too about like social media, affecting the new generation, you know what I'm saying, specifically. And I'm gonna say this. You love who you love and you connect with who you connect with. But we can't put out, you know what I'm saying, the message out here that everybody should just be with multiple people because of whatever they benefit them off of, you know what I'm saying, within a relationship or within a connection. You need to have certain people for certain things. That's not the true value of building a connection or relationship. Now, if you single and you want to move how you want to move, it's perfectly fine. I don't see nothing wrong with that at all. If you know what I'm saying, if you that type of person, you want to talk to multiple people under the basis of, you know what I'm saying, you're not really trying to commit. And if one person do this, one person do that, that's fine. But a full-fledged relationship in it, we sending out the wrong message to the youth. You feel what I'm saying? And we sending out the wrong message just on society standards anyway on the internet. Like the idea that you in a full relationship, you know what I'm saying, with a dude, basically she's saying is gonna fully fund her life, but then also still in a full-fledged relationship of a dude that actually love her. You blurring the lines right there. You know what I'm saying? No matter how y'all look at it, because a lot of people gonna play around with these topics and you know what I'm saying, not get into the realness of it. The point is, that's not a message you want to spread. If you by yourself, you can move and do how you want to move and do how you want to do. If you're not by yourself and you prefer to be in a full-fledged relationship, it's important to know that you got to get with the right person. And when it come down to it, ain't no one person perfect, period. There is no such thing as a perfect relationship. It's no such thing as a perfect dynamic when it comes to this. But you do got to understand on the basis of if you finna commit or you finna lock in with somebody to that degree, then you gonna know, you know what I'm saying, what they bring it to the table and what they not. Like this basically, when I saw the, you know what I'm saying, the viral like quote going around about it or the viral statement about the girl, basically just letting you know that like cheating is cool. That's pretty much like what she was putting out there. You feel what I'm saying? Like, let's not even sugarcoat it, y'all. Like, I can have a dude that's paying for everything. You feel what I'm saying? I'm rocking with him whether he committed to me or not. But we say we in a relationship, and then on the other hand, I got a dude that do, you know what I'm saying, that she was saying that do love her, but may not be able to do everything financially, may not be able to provide the type of lifestyle. You gotta know the difference, man. You gotta know, you know what I'm saying, what you putting out there because a lot of y'all saying that y'all rock with certain things and you'll be cool with this, but if it's your kids, if it's people that you care about to that degree, and you don't want them to have the same experiences, you got to put the right message out there. You free to do whatever you want to do. Again, at the end of the day, but I don't think that's the right message to put out because it just glorify the fact of doing it. We still got to get back to the space of really connecting on real relationships, y'all. Really building for a relationship. On top of that, really making real connections. On top of that, still having chivalry. On top of that, you know what I'm saying? Still spending quality time, still having actual communication on a daily basis, you know what I'm saying, about life and just genuinely, getting to know somebody and making a connection. Because without that, at the end of the day, when it come down to it, man, like we gonna be lost out here if y'all keep moving and doing certain things like that. So like I saw the viral topic, but I don't really agree with it. Like I said from the beginning, man, I don't. If you're gonna be single and do that. Don't say like you putting it out there that you fully committed to both people when you're making this type of connection and you feel what I'm saying, like it's a transactional relationship or it's beneficial. That ain't I mean, if you support that, you support that. If you do that, I ain't gonna knock the next person with that. But at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? Like you trying to we trying to bring the love element, we trying to bring the connection element, we trying to bring real relationships back, not on the basis of only looking for somebody that can benefit your lifestyle financially or only looking for somebody that you know what I'm saying that you can connect with on a certain type of way, but like undermining all the other qualities of what a true relationship means, of what longevity means, of what other thing means. A lot of y'all just in the moment. And you can't be in that perspective, you feel what I'm saying, where you just living life in the moment and you're not really trying to make real connections. So again, I'm not gonna knock the next person. If that's what y'all into, or if you want to deal with multiple people, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Like it's freedom of speech. Y'all free to do what y'all do in the world. But my only suggestion is don't lock in on a full-fledged relationship then if you're gonna move like that. Because we don't want to be teaching the youth and younger kids, you know what I'm saying? That's the way to move out here because that's when you get all that toxic energy. That's when you get, you know what I'm saying, everything misconstrued on what love and connections are. So just remember that, man. Like move accordingly and deal with somebody basis on the basis of, you know what I'm saying, how you truly want to connect with them. Period. Remy Ma's son arrested for murder in NYC. 23-year-old son Jason Scott has been arrested along with another man for the 2021 fatal shooting of a man in Queens, New York. This is by the NYPD. Um, Never want to see that, y'all. Never want to see that. You know what I mean? Condolences, definitely to the victim. Also condolences, you know what I'm saying, to Remy Ma too as well, because I mean, at the end of the day, it's still your son, it's still your kid that, you know, in some case, made a bad decision and that it always affect both sides. A lot of people don't understand that part, you know what I'm saying, when you take somebody's life, even if it's a dispute, you know what I'm saying? However the case that the situation played out, it's never good for both sides. Both sides suffer, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to that. And I always feel like you gotta pay attention to that when it comes to, you know what I'm saying, taking somebody's life. Because the person that lost their life, their entire family, you know what I'm saying, is gonna suffer from that. And also the person that committed the crime too, their family. Because once you get arrested and, you know what I'm saying, you in that cell and they put you away, that ain't good for nobody. Like, both sides, you know what I'm saying, is gonna grieve. Both sides is gonna suffer from that, man. I just feel like we just got to do better with it. I know a lot of times certain things can escalate. I'm not really sure the details on the entire situation, but the most important part I think a lot of people got to understand is that it just got to be it got to be a different way we settle, you know what I'm saying, disputes, or we settle certain things, because it's coming, man. Especially in the black community, y'all already know for real, especially just black folks, period, man. Like, everybody always, it's always a space for somebody taking out the next man, or, you know what I'm saying, somebody feels some type of way. Like, we always got to resort to guns and, you know what I'm saying, everything too. And like, it's not about um, you know, really trying to dissolve a situation. And more times than none, especially in our community, y'all already know what it is, man. More people escalating and de-escalating the situation, period. And it's like, at some point, it's gonna be hard to do it. But at some point, you feel what I'm saying, we gotta start getting in the space of trying to make them type of decisions and doing that. Because if you don't, you know what I'm saying, like, what's the point of even having opportunities? Prime example of Juneteenth being a day. What's the point of having Juneteenth and having our freedom, you know what I'm saying, if we gonna throw it away? And I'm not saying, you know what I'm saying, in the situation of Remy Ma son. I'm saying in general, like, this is a major picture. This is a big picture just across the United States, period, or the world, you know what I'm saying, especially in the black community, like that we throw our freedoms away, man, and we move in a way too, the same way, you know what I'm saying, we was deprived of stuff before, we going back into the same mix now. We doing the same exact thing. You feel me? We came from a dangerous situation, and now we free, and then we create a dangerous situation within our own, you know what I mean, culture, man. Like, we gotta come together like all the other cultures, period. Like, just when it come down to it, man, it gotta be a different way for us to move and, you know what I'm saying, handle disputes and handle situations and be out here moving in the right direction, in the wrong direction, because you just never want to see that again, man. You know what I'm saying? That's sad news to hear. You feel me? Like, it really is. And, you know, y- y- everybody got to grieve, man. You feel what I'm saying? Everybody got to grieve. So I just hope that people paying attention to certain stuff like this, man. Like I said, it's Juneteenth, man. Understand the importance, you know what I'm saying, of having your freedom for real, man. Last one, man, the trending topics, man. College Chill celebrity new cast is coming, man. I gotta say, I ain't gonna lie. I used to like the old College Chill with the actual college students, because you just get a vibe. A lot of folks get to go to college. A lot of people had them experiences, some don't, especially at the, you know what I'm saying, the HBCUs. It's a vibe. I went to college, I hooped, all that too as well. You know what I'm saying? I had my college experience, and I think it's entertaining for people to be able to see that. Either for those who are in college, but you may not be able to, you know what I'm saying, experience like HBCUs, or those that, you know what I'm saying, may want to go to these type of schools. It's just the experience overall, man, from the classroom setting to the, you know what I'm saying, off campus activities to, just the quality of some of these universities, just, to empower black people. But it's cool. I like to see it too, even with the comedic aspect too, or like these celebrities when they going back into the schools too. I mean, first major thing, it bring a lot of attention and publicity. That's always good, you know what I'm saying, to the HBCUs. That's cool. Because you got celebrities coming in there. They go through their season too. Maybe a lot of them that didn't get to go to school or experience the college experience too. It's always cool to see. And you got household names. You got well-known people, you know what I'm saying, at these HBCUs, promoting them, being in attendance there, getting into the activities, you know what I'm saying, talking to the students, talking to the faculty and all that too. I think it's just good. It's a good overall like branding thing. I feel like it's real dope to see that, man. The new cast includes Carlos Miller, y'all already know, 85 South Show, man. Uh, NBA player Nick Young, Claudia Jordan, Saucy Santana, Tamar Braxton, and Angela White. That's actually that's a dope mixed cast. I ain't gonna lie. That one sound real entertaining, man. It sound real entertaining. I'm looking forward to seeing, you know what I'm saying, what this season gonna bring. I think it's always gonna be pretty cool. It's like I said, it's entertainment, man. It's good entertainment. They're going to college, you know what I'm saying? It's the educational factor. It's the comedic aspect of it, you know what I'm saying? It's the celebrity aspect of it. It's the promotion for the HBCUs. Always good to see it. I rock with it, you know what I'm saying? Most importantly, I think that's great, you know what I'm saying? For sure. 100%, y'all. We're gonna slide over into sports news of the night, man. Sad news, man, to start it off with, man. Y'all already know, man. Sad news, man. Sad news, man. Cameron Brinks tears her ACL, y'all. Cameron Brinks, as y'all know, Los Angeles rookie. She got a torn ACL. She gonna miss the remainder of the season. She was the second overall pick in the last draft, right behind Caitlin Clark. And there's been a lot of, you know what I'm saying, good reviews about her. She's been a great player. She's had a great season. She's a goddaughter of the Curry family, you know what I'm saying, Stephen Curry and all them. So, she's in good company. It's just sad to see, man. You don't never want to see players go down in injury like this, man, because the ACL is, it's always a big deal. And then on top of that, too, she's in that new mix of just, elevating the WNBA, man. Like this class that just came out is elite. I'm talking about they selling out arenas, you know what I'm saying, having great seasons. The attendance is there, the value of the teams is going up. It's just cool to see. And then she's on a a a, a great team as far as like, marketing and certain stuff. She's in LA, man. The Los Angeles Sparks, you know what I'm saying? Greats like Lisa Leslie and all them. Y'all already know Candace Parker, like a lot of them. She was having a great season, man. Average of 8.1 points, 5.7 rebounds, and 2.4 blocks in 14 games. They currently now 4-11. So not really so much of a great season they've been having right now. But again, with Cameron Brink being there, you know what I'm saying, a great household name for the team. Wishing her a speedy recovery too as well. Like I said, you never want to see the injury, man. And I still just hope the WNBA just keep elevating this year, man. Like they're doing a lot of great things. The WNBA at this point now, for real, y'all feel like on the same level as the NBA as far as like a lot of people, tuning in and a lot of people tuning in and just supporting the NBA like overall and WNBA. Like they almost head to head now, man. Pistons fired Monty Williams. The Detroit Pistons have fired head coach Monty Williams after one season, man. The Pistons went 14-68 in his first season. And he had a 5-year, 5 years, my bad. He still had 5 years on a 6-year, $78.5 million contract. Um, yeah, that's a tough one, man. That's a tough one with that. I don't feel like Monty Williams is a bad coach because I feel like he's had great stints with other teams too as well. I feel like that just be the nature of the business, man. Detroit has been struggling. I feel like they got great players over there too. Cunningham, like they got a good core over there. They just got to kind of figure it out, man. And I guess I don't always like to revert to the coach every time too within these situations, but you do got to kind of pay attention to the fact of that it's a business, man. Like just with not so much of a good record, so they're gonna be going in another direction as far as what they're gonna do with the team. But I'm pretty sure that Monty Williams will definitely get another opportunity, another coaching opportunity for sure, man, guaranteed. Pacers re-signed Pascal Siakam to a 4-year, $189.5 million contract. They have agreed to sign him. The new CBA allows teams to negotiate and agree to deals with their own free agents before the start of free agency. And the Pacers are first to take advantage by locking in Siakam full term. Siakam averaged 21.3 points, 7 rebounds, and 3.7 assists over 41 games post trade. Siakam 30 is now in the contract in Indiana through 2028 at $47.4 million a year. Shouts out to Pascal Siakam, man. Y'all already know he was elite over there in Toronto. Elite. You feel me? Always like the man was a certified, you know, elite player over there, man. The great scorer, the whole nine, like he's been elite. I think he was a great addition to the Indiana Pacers. You know what I'm saying? I know they suffer injuries over there too with Halliburton. They had a great run in the Eastern Conference too as well. And I think it's dope securing Pascal Siakam over there with Miles Turner, Halliburton. You know, they got their shooting guard. I'm trying to remember how to say his name specifically, but they got their shooting guard. I'm pretty sure that's coming back next season as well. They got a core bench, man. So you know what I'm saying? Shouts out to that. I think that was very important. They needed that. Like that's when you lock up certain guys and it's important for them to, you know what I'm saying, be in that space. Gotta do it, man. So shouts out to him, man. Sad news to let y'all know too as well, man. Willie Mays passes away. MLB legend Willie Mays has died at the age of 93. Mays is one of the greatest players in baseball history. Mays spent 22 seasons in the majors, 21 and a half of which came with the Giants. He was an all-star in 20 of his 22 seasons, serving as a true five-tool player who defined an era in baseball. Mays is sixth all-time with 660 home runs, leading the league in home runs 3 times and hitting 40-plus home runs in 6 different seasons. He retired with 3,293 career hits, batting .300 or higher in 10 different seasons. Mays won MVP awards in 1954 and 1965, also winning the World Series with the Giants in 1954 and easily getting elected into the Hall of Fame in 1979. That's a great, man. Always got to respect the great in any sport that paved the way and had a monumental career, man. Everybody's heard of Willie Mays, man. Everybody, man. Willie Mays was a great baseball player, man. And you always gotta support it. I feel like you always have to, you know, support the guys that paved the way. You always gotta support the legendary players, man. Won a World Series in the Hall of Fame. Condolences definitely to Willie Mays' family, whole entire family, man. And may legends still live on, man. Still live on through us through the sport of baseball, man. To stay on the baseball topic, y'all, Tennessee. Y'all know the college baseball World Series is going on right now. Tennessee advances to the College World Series finals for the first time since 1951. Tennessee has defeated Florida State 7-2 in the College World Series semifinals, advancing to the finals for the first time since 1951. FSU didn't score into the 7th inning with Tennessee, who was already in control, and the Vols were able to close it out pretty easily to reach the series they believe they make in 2022. So with that being said, Tennessee would now face either Texas A&M or Florida in another all SEC affair, looking to become the rare #1 seed to win it all in Omaha. Shouts out to Tennessee, man. For all the baseball fans out there, y'all already know how it is, man. College baseball is very big, just like college football, college basketball, man. So shouts out to Tennessee on there. Um, you know, well wishes to them, man. Make sure y'all checking out the College World Series for sure, man. For sure. For sure. Um, Last one, y'all. Bryson DeChambeau, let me make sure I'm saying that right, wins the 2024 US Open. Bryson DeChambeau has won the 2024 US Open, finishes 6 under par, beating out Rory McIlroy by 1 stroke. McIlroy, who hasn't won a major in a decade, needed a fairly simple put, likely force a playoff with DeChambeau, but he missed and dropped to 5 under. The 30-year-old DeChambeau is now a 2-time major champion and 2-time U.S. Open champion, rising back to the top after a tough stretch following his 2020 victory at the Winged Foot. 4 years later, DeChambeau is on the top again at the same tough course where Payne Stewart won 25 years ago. Shouts out to him, man. Hey, shouts out to my uncle too, man. I know he getting heavy into the golfing now too, man. As y'all know, if y'all didn't know or wonder where too, I golfed a little bit too. You know what I'm saying? Back in the day, you already know, man. I'm in multi-sports, I feel like, just to do. Like, I was sports heavy for a while. If you know, you know. Basketball, football, soccer, track and field. Never did the baseball, but you know what I'm saying? The golf was fire too. So shouts out to my uncle with that too, man. Definitely gonna have to pull up on a course or something, coming up, man, because I feel like I do want to kind of get out there. Like it's a sport to enjoy too, man. It's fun, like going out there, like on the different courses, you know what I'm saying, having to switch it up, be a little strategic, you know what I'm saying? It's definitely something that you can play like as you get older and stuff too as well. It's a real fun sport to play. So yeah, I may be catching me out there on my uncle soon, man. You know what I'm saying, on one of these courses, man, for sure. You already know what it is. Shout out to my aunt too, man. You already know. You already know what it is, man. Mike, Terrio, y'all already know. Last one for sure, y'all. Within the news right here, man. Or sports news. I saw this and I wanted to present it on here, you know what I'm saying, for the fact of like it's a real like interesting topic, I feel like. I wouldn't necessarily say that it's, you know what I'm saying, breaking news, but If y'all can see right here, man, Madden cover power rankings. They got them ranked right here. From elite, very good, solid, not good, and awful. Now I will say this on the basis of it, I'm not sure if I kind of agree with everybody on here. You know what I'm saying in that regard because some are different, man. Now with the Madden cover, I feel like they got it right a lot of times with actual players. But just to name a few, they got elite right here. Michael Vick on the cover for Madden 2024. 1000% agree with that for sure. Come on, you got John Madden on Madden 2000 on the first PlayStation. 100,000% sure too. I feel like that's a great one. Like that one, like when Vic was Vic, elite. No way. You know what I'm saying? When Vic was Vic, like he was super elite. And then John Madden too as well. It's like some of these are hands down, man. Hands down. What I don't kind of agree with though, you got a few down here at the bottom, man. The one with Brett Favre and Madden 2009, I don't think that's an awful one for covers at all. Richard Sherman 15, I don't. Drew Brees, for Madden 11, I don't think that's a bad one either. You got solids right here with that one with Mahomes and Tom Brady. It should actually be up elite, y'all. That should be way higher than what it is, hands down. Like, let's be for real, man. Even Madden, I believe that's Madden 13 with Megatron on there. Stop playing, man. Like some of these should be way higher than what they are. Like way higher than what they are, man. Uh, Tom Brady, even with that one at 18, like some of that should be way higher than what they are, man. Madden 25, I'm not even sure, like for sure, if they even announced if it was Christian McCaffrey on there, but that solid list should not be solid. That solid list should be above, like either very good or elite, hands down. The not goods, I don't really necessarily agree with some of these either, though. Donovan McNabb, he was dope. The awful list at the bottom, I can't say I rock with that one, y'all. By no means at all. Like none of those are awful. Drew Brees, Richard Sherman, AB, Vince Young, Brett Favre. That was all fire. Like, that's why I'm confused about that one. I don't understand that one. But to each his own, people's opinions, man. But I feel like a lot of those should be in elite category. If I had to say elite covers, Michael Vick, the original with John Madden on there, um, the one with Patrick Mahomes and Tom Brady, Megatron, Drew Brees, the one with Drew Brees on there. I would say the one with AB was fired too, because Antonio Brown was fired. Like, come on, let's be for real. At the end of the day, y'all, he still was fired now. Like, get right now, for real. Um, yeah, it's hard to say. Like with some of the other ones, I will put those in elite company though for sure. Those would be my elite ones. I would definitely say is in the mix with that. You know what I'm saying? As far as those would definitely be within a elite company for me though. So you never know, man. Like I said, everybody do be having their own opinion, but I think a lot of those man covers are elite. So we'll see if they get an updated one for that. We are going to go into the nightly news, y'all. Apple is now the most valuable public company, man. Apple edged past Microsoft on Thursday to become the most valuable public company in the United States. Announcements made at the annual Worldwide Development Conference include generative AI features for iPhone. I said that I know in the episode like a week or so ago when I was talking about all the crazy stuff they was doing with artificial intelligence over there with the iPhone. Next level, like, come on, be for real. There's no way that they wasn't gonna top Microsoft with everything that they doing over there, y'all. Apple's market cap closed at roughly 3.29 trillion on Thursday, above Microsoft's 3.28 trillion. That little one amount, you know what I'm saying, it make a difference, man. If that little one amount make a difference. But I kind of already seen Apple, you know what I'm saying, taking off because, like I said, at this point, especially with technology and the advancement and everything, like with the tech field, with media, with the internet and all that, it's no way like they not gonna reign supreme at the top, man. You feel me? Like it's no way. And then the iPhone at this point, like these new features is crazy that's coming out. You feel what I'm saying? They super crazy, man. So again, you never know, you know what I'm saying, on that basis, like I don't really see them scaling off, to be honest. When you in the space that you in, especially with as big as technology is right now, if it's gonna keep jumping up, it's gonna keep jumping up, period, man. You know what I'm saying? Also, presidential debate, man. CNN, President Biden and former President Trump meet for the first time in the debate for the election season, because y'all already know that's coming up too on Thursday, June 27th at 9 p.m. on CNN, and it's gonna stream on HBO Max, man. So I know a lot of people gonna tune into that, see what they talking about, you know, implementing different laws, implementing different things, what's gonna change with the economy and all that too. So for those of y'all that are interested in that, as well too, make sure y'all take the time to tune in to that, you know what I'm saying, at 9 p.m. on June 27th. You feel what I'm saying? If you know, then you know. You feel me? Well, we're gonna get into the last segment, you feel what I'm saying, of the night. Y'all already know what it is, man. Take your pick each and every night, man. Y'all already know, man. New segments is on the way for Take Your Pick. Y'all already know. I got them lined up right here for y'all. So let's get right into it, man. First things first, though, y'all. This is what I'm gonna say with this one. First things first. I think this one is cool because I gotta keep going back to, what I'm saying, my era specifically. So if you know, then you know. You feel me? If you know, then you know, man. First thing, y'all, first game you playing right here. If y'all already know this from PlayStation 2 era, you feel me? If you ain't from the PlayStation 2 era, you ain't even gonna be able to relate to this. But you know what I'm saying? I can. So we're gonna go row by row. You already know how it is, y'all. I gotta pick one from each row. Then at the end, do my top picks from the lowest to the highest with the remaining ones, man. So we're gonna go ahead and go with the first one. First thing is first, y'all. Don't play with it, man. First row, Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, SmackDown Bring the Pain, Street Volume 2, and 50 Cent Bulletproof. I'm not even finna lie. That first row is fire, for real. Guaranteed. That first row is lit. You feel me? It's a strong, it's hard on this one, y'all. Because NBA Ball Volume 2, Street, but one of the fast games that was out, period. Like before all this, what I'm saying, new era stuff. NBA Streets Volume 2 was fire. But also Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, you know what I'm saying? The first black character lead on top of that, you know what I'm saying? You could do a lot more stuff, go eat, go out on dates, you know what I'm saying, work out, all the different stuff. San Andreas was taking it to the next level with Grand Theft Auto with the whole series with that. So you feel me? I ain't even finna cap to y'all though. You feel what I'm saying? I'm not finna cap at all, man. I got to go with the San Andreas. I rock with NBA Streets Volume 2 heavy, but San Andreas was a league of his own with that, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I was on that game for hours when that first came out, man. Not even finna lie to y'all, man. I'm talking about updating the colors, updating the rides, Big Smoke, all of them, y'all already know, man. CJ, Carl, like everybody that was on there, the cousins, Ryder. Like, come on, man. If you know, then you know what. Stop playing. But San Andreas is one of them 5 games for real. That's what we going with on the first row, man. Second row, Spyro the Dragon. But if you know, then you know about Spyro the Dragon. Some of y'all, man, I'm telling you, some of y'all don't know about these classic games, man. Mortal Kombat, Def Jam, Fight for New York, straight fire. I'm not like, come on, fighting games for sure. Def Jam was fire, bro. With all the hip hop artists that you got that was on there unlocking and all that, come on, man, that was elite fighting game, bro. And NFL Streets. I'm not gonna lie, this one's tough too as well, because NFL Streets was fire. You feel me? It was fire. But I gotta go with that Def Jam Fight for New York. Like, don't even play with it, bro. I'm talking about they had all the elite hip hop artists on the period. That was one of the flyest games that came out. That was fighting games. That wasn't like a Mortal Kombat or Killer Instinct or something, but like still same similar vibe. I rock with the Def Jam, man. Um, SmackDown versus Raw, fire. In the next row, Marvel versus Capcom, fire. Tony Hawk Skate, but that was elite. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't even no skater, but I used to like to play the game though. And True Crime Streets of LA, but this is a fire row, y'all. It's a fire row. It's a fire row for sure. Um, but I gotta go with the in that role right there, I gotta go with the Marvel vs. Capcom. It's just classic. You know what I'm saying? That's classic for me. Got to. that whole roster of Marvel vs. Capcom in that game. You know what I'm saying? True Crimes, I feel like would be right after that for me because that was fire. You know what I'm saying? So I'm a roll with that. Last row, super elite. I'm talking about this is super elite. Grand Theft Auto Vice City, fire when it came out. Crash Bandicoot, one of the best games of all time. And if you know from my era, Crash Bandicoot was straight fire. Don't even play with it, y'all. State of Emergency, that was fire too. You feel what I'm saying? I had that game. Sonic Heroes, that was fire. Hands down with this one, I'm not even finna cap. I'm not finna cap y'all down at all. Crash Bandicoot got to take that role for real. Of course, Grand Theft Auto Vice City was cool, but San Andreas is one of the most elite ones out that series. And in this row right here, I gotta go with Crash Bandicoot. And I hope they do another like revamp or reboot. I know they made a new one like recently or whatever, but I'm talking about, yeah, I know what I'm trying to say. A real for real reboot, new one. So we got San Andreas, Def Jam, Vendetta Fight for New York, Marvel vs. Capcom, Crash Bandicoot. We're gonna rank them from last to first. Automatically, you know what I'm saying? Coming in last place with this one. Very dope game, but I gotta say, because of what's left on a roster, that Marvel vs. Capcom gotta come in fourth place, y'all. Next up, it's a tough one. It's a real tough one. But I'm gonna have to say Def Jam Vendetta Fight for New York. Because the last two they was just super fire, bro. Def Jam Vendetta Fight for New York was fire. Um, you know, cool game, all the hip hop characters and all that, you know what I'm saying? It gave off that cool, fine vibe. Gotta say that. Number two, Crash Bandicoot, not even up for discussion. The whole series of Crash Bandicoot, I feel like it don't even matter which one you played. Crash Bandicoot was fire. Like up there, I guess to a degree, like a Super Mario, like those franchise series, even Spyro the Dragon, if y'all remember that whole series with that, even Sonic the Hedgehog, like those series of games like that, Crash Bandicoot has to be on the number one, topping it off. It's not even up for discussion, y'all. Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. If you know, you know. Even with the definitive edition, if y'all got PC games and stuff like me, then you already know you can get a new edition, like with them revamped, better quality, the look better, all that. You know what I'm saying? Because I still be playing them on the PC. Real fun to play. Uh, Grand Theft Auto 4 too, like all the series though, the revamp ones are fire. So I gotta go with that. Hands down, y'all already know for the which game I'm playing first. Gotta be Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. It's not even up for discussion, man. You feel me? That is like simply to me, uh by a landslide, y'all. Gotta be. Gotta be. This next one. Shouts out to the shouts out to the WNBA greats, man. Shouts out to y'all, man. It says build a WNBA team. Build a WNBA team right here, y'all. Let me make sure so I can do this right accordingly. I'm still gonna do one from each row. Yeah, I'm gonna do one from each row in this one, y'all. For sure, for sure. Build a big three with $6. It says with $6. I like this. I would say I'm gonna switch this up slightly a little bit because it says the $6 in total, and I'm not gonna do what people think that I'm gonna do, and you know what I'm saying, only go for the top tier folks. So this is how we finna do it right here, and I think this is gonna be fire right here. I got $6. First of all, I gotta take one person off the $3 tier, and that's Aja Wilson. Guaranteed. It's not even up for discussion. You feel what I'm saying? It's not even up for discussion. Not even up. Aja Wilson has to go. Face of the league, great player, multiple championships, the whole nine. She's gonna be a Hall of Famer, 100%. Mm, this is tough though, because Kelsey Plum, Breonna Stewart, and Brittany Griner, and that second row too is real tough. You know what I'm saying? Real tough. But I gotta take Aja Wilson. Um, I'm gonna take Stewart, man. Breonna Stewart. Gotta take Breonna Stewart. Breonna Stewart for sure. Brittany Griner, Kelsey Plum is great, but she's elite. Breonna Stewart, you know what I'm saying, a great college great and WNBA great. Gonna be a Hall of Famer too. So I got Aja Wilson and I got Breonna Stewart. Um, for this last one, I'm finna sauce it up a little bit. I ain't even finna lie to y'all, man. I'm finna sauce it up. I would have to take both. I'm not even finna play. I got to take both. So I guess add an extra dollar in there. You have to, because in this case, I would take Reese and Clark, and I know I got to pick a wild card too because it has to be five. But in this case, I would definitely take Reese and Clark in it. I need both of them. Both of them, you know what I'm saying, for the status of it, the skill set, you know what I mean, what they've done for the game overall, especially them making an elite team. And I think Angel Reese is killing it right now, you know, in the WNBA tour as well. So I would take both of them, Reese and Clark. And for the wild card, in addition to that, I know it said a certain amount, but forget the amount. For the wild card, I'm going with Kelsey Plum, y'all. Got to go with Kelsey Plum right there. You know what I'm saying? I think you got at least Kelsey Plum and Clark running the front court. Then you got Reese, Stewart, and Wilson. I mean, my bad, backcourt. And then you got Reese, Stewart, and Wilson, you know, all the way down the center. I think that's an elite team. It's going to be very hard to beat them for sure in the WNBA. So that's going to be my five right there, man. Kelsey Plum, Caitlin Clark, Angel Reese, Breonna Stewart, and Asia Wilson. You know what I'm saying? Can't beat that. I feel like that's a fire. That's a fire look. Can't beat it, y'all. At all. Can't beat that. With that being said, y'all, that's going to end our show for tonight, man. You know what I'm saying? Again, like I said, happy Juneteenth, man. Happy Juneteenth Day. Great conversations, man. Good topics for the night. Y'all already know, man. You can catch me nightly, Monday through Friday, on Twitch, Trouble J Music, on YouTube, Devoted Dreamers with a Z, on Facebook, Young Smooth Young. Y'all already know what it is, man. And I will be back again for another episode tomorrow, man. Continue to support, continue to rock with your boy. I appreciate everything that y'all doing. I appreciate y'all vibing with me, rocking with me, the whole nine, man. Good vibes, good energy, man. Casual conversations across the nation. Cool Vibes Weekly, man. Y'all already know what it is, man. It's your boy Trouble J, man. I'm out of here.